Hey you guys, I am back. I am waiting for Babe to come out of Walmart so we can get something to eat. We just went through marriage counseling. It was amazing. I'm super excited about that, but y'all don't want to hear about that anyway. Y'all want to hear about nursing stuff. So I kind of been waiting for a couple of exams to kind of update you guys on because it was a little depressing at the beginning there. I was studying all the time. I still am studying all the time, and it seems as if it doesn't matter how long you study, really. It is basically about the rationale and the information, the knowledge. I just don't know how to put it because there's things where I felt like I knew, and then when it came to the test, there was a lot of anxiety, and things just were not coming to a point of putting it in a situation or an example. And I've gotten to the point where now we are on our fourth exam coming this Tuesday, and it's just been a point of just kind of putting myself in that situation. 50 questions, they're timed, and these exams are from the easiest to the hardest, and they're just preparing us for the NCLEX. These are definitely NCLEX styled, and it's not a depressing thing. I believe the only thing for me, and having all this time to study, because I really do, guys. I get out of school and I have from that time till I go to bed to study, and I definitely try to divide that time at least 3 hours of study time and a day. I'm at least getting in 20 hours, and my first test, y'all, I made a 70. And I was still working at the time, and I believe the first test we had, I had quit maybe a day or two prior to the test. And not to say that that had any effect on anything. This test I was not expecting to be so hard for the first one, and it was so basic. It was just, I was overthinking it, and so I had plenty of time to study, plenty of time to get the knowledge part down. It was just the fact that I did not know how hard it would be for the rationalization and how to apply these steps. And I'm on my fourth exam, so I made the 70 the first exam, and then the past two other exams I made an 84, and I'm trying to get out of these lower grades. Not saying that these aren't good grades, because they are, and I am passing in my classes. All my quizzes and all my homework have been hundreds, 101. And these are not easy. They're going to be definitely more quizzes, math quizzes, calculations, stuff like that. But it's not easy at all. It really isn't. This is nursing school. I was talking to my pastor like a couple of hours ago, and he was like, look, if anybody could do it, they would be doing it. But this is for those that are dedicated and definitely are going to be serious about nursing. So, y'all, I'm just here to encourage y'all, let you know kind of what's going on. The changes I have made is definitely looking more into the NCLEX styled. I've definitely been on Quizlet a lot while I'm out kind of just doing errands and stuff. And it has definitely changed the way I look at the questions now. It's not so where I'm thinking too much into it, because I believe a lot of the people that are there didn't just come through by the skin of their teeth. They want to do this, but to not overthink it would be the best. I would recommend, as far as right now in my journey, a month in, don't overthink the questions. There was one question we had where the answer was frustration, and I was like, that can't be it. And of course it was, and I was like, ugh, like, why am I overthinking this? And so, just kind of give you a heads up as far as anyone trying to get into the nursing program, or they're in it already and they're just like, where am I missing it? Where I know the knowledge, but it's hard to apply it. Just don't think too much into it. You know the information, you know what you know, and just go with your first instinct. It has changed my grade dramatically, and now I'm just hoping for these A's, because Mama's not in it just to be making C's and B's. I've got a B in one class and a C in another. I'm trying to bring up that 70 average, not average, but 70 on my exam and try to bring that up because, y'all, it is hectic. It's only a month, and I'm not trying to go into my final exam hoping that, I make an A, or that I have to make a certain grade to get to the next level or to the next semester. That's not how we want to roll. That's not what we want to do, is just slide in by the skin of our teeth. Yes, this information is not easy. It's not easy. And I'm not going to let anybody say it is, and then, and you kill someone on the floor because you're a nurse and you thought this was easy. Every person's different. Every scenario is going to be different. You're going to be finding different things with the same word, but it's going to apply differently to that situation. So don't go in thinking, oh, well, this is what happens all the time. Those answers aren't correct. It's not going to be the always question. Answer. It's not going to be the always this, or never that. And so you can kind of X those off your list, because it's going to be different per person. It's going to be different because of the vital signs. It's going to be different because of the age. It's going to be different. And so that's where I'm kind of like needing to grasp that this scenario is not the same just because it's the same disease, or that kind of thing. So y'all, I'm just hoping I encourage you guys. Just wanted to give you an update. We're gonna go get something to eat and kind of chill. He's got to go to work tonight, so I've got to definitely get in there and study for a couple of hours, get some rest, and get ready for church in the morning. But I love you all. I love y'all so much. I definitely wanted to update. It's been probably like a whole month. I'm sorry. Anyways, I'm waiting on babe. All right, love you guys. I'll see y'all later.